one of the things that we talked about earlier was you said that whenever you are reading a room, that
Hmm.
you need to look for what's missing. What did you mean by that?
Yeah. So the other day we were talking about that. And what I meant is like, so if we're looking at predators, whether we're looking at, so I deal a lot with actually sexual predators, but it does pertain to other predators as well. A lot of times they're very practiced at their people suit, right? They're very good at looking, they've made it that far. So if they
Mhm.
don't want to look like someone, they try not to if that's advantageous. And I think there's an advantage to that as a defender too, if you ask me, having that option. But what I meant was a lot of people want the pre-assault indicators, and those aren't super good. You can Google pre-assault indicators; you'll find a list of them, um, and from a bunch of different people. But the late great William April had awesome material on stuff like that. Um, but beyond that, when I talk to guys who are predators, one of the things I notice is that there tends to be something missing on occasion, and
What
it's
do you
it's
mean by that?
rare that it'll slip, but you'll be talking to them and they'll be perfectly normal people. They're coming across as even charismatic and nice a lot of times.
Mhm.
A lot of them have that psychopathic ability to just kind of like read people and come across as either super likable or sometimes really unlikable. But um, those traits. But every now and then they'll say something that if you're paying attention, you might miss, but it'll just be like their view of the world and how people work is just a little bit askew.
Mhm.
A lot of times they like, I've noticed, especially my caseloads, they would like to drop in an affirming statement of like, we're all like that. We're all like that, right? We all have those desires. It's just, some of us let it out kind of thing. And it would be real
Mm.
small, and they'd sneak it in sometimes. And
Mhm.
if you weren't paying attention, it was
You
easy.
candy coated that a little bit. That's
I
not
did. I'm
exactly what
trying.
you said. Yeah, yeah, but you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
can read
trying.
between the lines. Read between the lines there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying not to
I know, it's good.
traumatize
I
anyone who's
want
listening.
people to read between the lines, yeah.
Um, but yeah, so a lot of times it's especially if someone is already in your life, if it's a loved one or someone that you have a relationship with, which I hate to say does not preclude this stuff from happening in any way. And in fact, they always say like, right, for sex offenders, it's always someone you know or love or someone you haven't,
That's
and
statistically
people,
true, isn't it?
it
Somebody
is,
you
it
know
is.
or is in your family, yeah.
Correct. But then people question why. And usually the conclusion I hear is, oh my God, these people, I didn't see it coming. I didn't know where I was looking or,
Mhm,
whatever. Nah, man, these people have made it this far in their lives by fooling everyone, right?
mhm,
And not getting caught. And
mhm,
so what were your chances having just met them?
right.
And they manage that perception really well for years.
Mhm.
It's not at all unusual not for these people not to get caught for many, many, many years. In fact, the average, I think, Anna Salter's work was like something like 12 victims plus per person after they got caught. So like operating long enough to have dozens of victims in some
Wow.
cases.